Hello spooky people, my name is Betty Butchimokomeebups and welcome back to the channel! Today we are back on my actual island to build another little area, and this area is going to be about as complicated as Rodeo's potion shop because I need to figure out how to design areas behind cliffs, since I apparently love to do that. I love to build these like cliffs in the middle of the island, and then I'm struggling to figure out what to put behind them. So that is exactly what we are doing today. So I'm gonna have to move all of this, and as you can see, I've like drawn a line, which is where I will maybe like do a tiny cliff, which, you know, stupid if you think about what I just said about cliffs being always in the way if you want to build something behind it, but let's not think about that. No, but I am going to like maybe build up some singular cliffs with like one tree on top to create some kind of height difference. Well, you know, just to, you know, fence it in. Is that the right word? I don't know. I have always thought about building a spooky library in a forest. You come into here and you have this beautiful little library, and then from here you kind of have another transition area going up here. So now I've talked for an unsensible amount of time, and I think it's about time that we start to actually play. So I'm gonna move over to voiceover Babs. Let's get it going. Hey, yes, this is voiceover Babs. How are you doing? I am doing not so fine because university is, as usual, kicking my little butt. But I still wanted to bring out this video, and I am going to apologize in advance. I am decorating left and right, then going back to the left, decorating down and up. I don't even know what's happening anymore. But for this first part, I think I don't have to explain too much. I'm building up my cliffs, like replanting flowers and like fixing up this little line that I've made as an orientation for myself. And then it's time to plant some trees, because this, after all, is supposed to be a forest library. And I want to say, like, forest, please don't imagine like an actual freaking forest, because if I would have put so many trees, I would not have been able to build an actual library, so that didn't really work out. Also, do you remember how I said, oh, just like a tiny cliff, one tree? What is this? What did I do here? Does this look like a one tree cliff? I don't really know. Here we are going on with the flooring. Of course, can't really have the library just bare on the grass or whatever. So I am filling this entire area with this custom code, and I'm gonna skip over like 90% of this because this took me at least 40 minutes. That, like, it hurt. It hurt my soul. So enjoy me aggressively filling that in. Ooh, and we are almost done. Or not? No, now we are. Now we are more or less done. Now I'm gonna start placing like one of the two bookcases that I have, because I, at this point, only owned 2 bookcases, which is fantastic if you are planning on building a library. But I decided that I, in this corner, only want to have 1 bookcase, and then this little hallway bench thingy that came with the Sanrio villagers, because in a library you need like a cozy little space to sit down, and I thought, you know, what better thing to sit down on than this cute little thing. And I also thought this space is so empty in the middle, I need to kind of create like a library nook that's in the middle of the whole thing where you could like study and sit. And I was trying out if it like looked good with this building behind it, but I was like, nah, you know, it doesn't do anything. But then when I pushed it to the side like this, I was like, ooh, a nice green accent wall. So I kept it there, and it is going to stay there for the rest of the entire building. Yay. And that was also basically the point where I decided I want to have this kind of be, you know, to the right we have like this orange, yellowish plaza. So I thought, you know, why not make this area green? Like green themed. So as you can see, green bench, green pumpkin stool, some books, green plants. I love it. I love this little color scheme. And now with this little seating area here on the side, ooh, I didn't really know what to do or how to even do it so that it still looked good and was not completely hidden by the tree. And it was a struggle, but I can guess that you might know how this feels. But I, in the end, just pushed everything to the left and that was it. I also like to place like these little tiny gyroids around the place, like I did just now on the bench. Here comes my next bookcase. Woo, we're up to 3. Record. And of course, we cannot miss out on a nice little leaking, disgusting ass spooky pumpkin tower. So that's that. And over here, I didn't really know what to do because it was still kind of transition area-ish. I don't know. So I just decided, you know, it is like an extension of the farm. So I'm just gonna put some pumpkins here. So that's why I'm basically drawing out these little field spaces. And yeah, I'm basically going to fill them up with just white and green pumpkins. There we have that. Now I'm having like a little planty intermission. Up here, you will in a second see me put a little balloon, and this will make sense in one of the like later videos that will come up on the channel, because right now it's like it's a balloon in the middle of a library. Doesn't make sense, but I put this item there in like with having the area behind this in mind as a kind of transition area, so don't even worry about it. And what I'm doing right now is I had this empty space right here and I didn't really know what to put, but I still wanted to use my green little gyroid guys, so I thought, wouldn't it be absolutely fantastic and cute as shit if I made them read there, like, you know, have a little reading session in the middle of the library. So cute, oh my god. And up here I thought, why not create this little reading nook that maybe, like, you know, it's someone's secret spot in the library, like up top where no one ever comes to visit, this quiet little tiny reading space. I would have loved a space like this. Like, hello, can you even imagine? So of course I had to build something like this. And because I thought, you know, with just the trees it wouldn't be too blocked off it like enough, so I put the little fancy fence, some more flowers. And of course I need to hide some of these ugly ass cliffs with some vines. I feel like at this point if I look at a cliff and it's completely empty, I'm like, ugh. Like, I don't really know. And here I'm just switching out some books here and there, and then it's time for the final walkthrough. Alrighty people, and here we are. This is the Pumpkin Plaza, and so if we walk to the left, this is where we will enter our library. I also feel like we've picked like the perfect weather. Delicious, nice, some books in the rain. Right here in this little reading nook, I thought it was absolutely freaking cute to have the little skeleton boy over there as like a librarian. Like, does that make sense to have him be like, just like, hey, can I help you with that book? You need some help? Or like if someone's studying at these desks, like, can you please be quiet? Sir, Miss Ma'am, please be quiet. I thought that was absolutely adorable. Over here, of course, we have the tiny little seating nook. And here, oh my god, one of my favorite things ever in Animal Crossing. Look at them. Yes! I remembered that I have these somewhere in my inventory and I placed them around this little build, and I have never been happier in my entire life. And of course over here we have our nice little very cute gyroid baby next to our little drink, because, you know, if you're in the library, this is basically the place where you can sit, enjoy a drink, have a little snack, a little baguette. So I thought that that would be really nice. And up top here we have a little reading nook. And here I also absolutely love how this mantis model over there is like such a bright, aggressive green, because it almost seems like it's like, what's it called? Bioluminescent or something? Like it's glowing in a way that it should definitely not be glowing. And I kind of feel like that's a vibe. And with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this build, because I absolutely do. I love this build. I love that this is like a kind of beautiful, kind of woodsy, but not really. Like, forest library was like the biggest prank I've ever come up with as a name. But I love this concept of a green library in the middle of freaking nowhere with some trees, and yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!